All right, so it's laid out, and we're working on this Thomas skid loader. But painted the undercarriage on it, put new tires on it, rims, and she's already starting to look a little different. But anyway, got the engine set in there. Put a battery charger on the battery. She's sitting in the back there. Because what we got to do is we got to bleed the fuel system here, because we got air in it. Where, Ivy? So I think that's pretty good with the light up. So how am I bleeding this system? So I am going to each of these injectors here, and what I'm going to do is loosen up one of these at a time until I get, you know what, let's do this one first. Loosen this one up. I'm going to loosen I'm just going to loosen them all up. I'm going to try to bleed some of the air out of this puppy. I tried starting her a little bit and it was smoking a little bit, so I'm glad to see it's smoking. I'm glad to see it smoking out of the fucking exhaust. It was smoking so much out of the crank before. Couldn't see a freaking thing. So, alright. I also want to show you, so I don't have it fully wired up, but these diesel engines are pretty easy because it's all, you know, the injector pump's just going to create a positive pressure on the injection line until the injectors burp. But anyway, back there, I wired up the starter, and what I'm going to do is I got my little fake jumper wire. This is not safe, so I don't recommend you do this, but I got it in neutral, and I'm going to manually run this thing. And the reason I'm doing it behind here in the unsafe way, if you will, so I can watch and see how these injectors are doing, to see if I'm getting air out. So I am plug this sucker on, and I'm going to take this positive lead and touch it to the starter. And you'll hear her go, but what we want to do is see fuel and hopefully bubbles come out of these things. So let's try to start it. We got a lot of fuel on the back cylinder, still some air. Battery's a little weak. But you can see she's really shooting out of here. So I'm gonna tighten this one up. And then, yeah, tighten that one up. I'm gonna put my jump pack on 200, and let's start her again. Again, positive lead here. I don't see a lot of pressure coming out, but I do see pressure coming out, so I'm not sold that we're fully bled just yet. I also want to clean the battery terminals on this thing because this thing's been sitting for a while. So if you got a bad ground, you're not going to get a good connection. You're going to be pulling more juice out of the battery than you need. Okay. All right. So now the injectors are down. Let's see if she smokes a little bit. So let's focus on the exhaust. She's smoking a hair a little bit. She's coughing. So this thing will fire. I'm pretty confident in it. But I want to make sure we got a lot of pressure in that fuel rail. Okay. Ivy girl. Where you at, girl? All right. So I probably should have done this before, but I'm going to take the battery terminal off here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go to the negative and take that off first, clean those sides, and then try and get her going again. So, but so far, I'm glad to see her smoking. So let's try to start her. Let's try to get her to go again. She's not spinning fast enough, so we gotta. Ivy. So put that on 40 amp charge. Where the hell's the dog at? Ivy! Ivy! Dog somewhere. She probably went back inside. Hey, Amy! Okay. Let's find the dog. Ivy, come here. Here she comes. Man, greyhounds can run, I'll tell you what. Come here, girl. Alright, so let's get some. Let's get a good flashlight. Flashlight. And let's get my little mini here, and I think it was a 1/2 inch. So let's get a half. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a 1/2 inch. Okay. All right. I put this thing on standby. And we're gonna put you up here for right now. I don't know if you can see anything at all, but you'll probably just be able to see my ass. Let's bring you in. Alright, so I really don't like how the battery's set up on this thing. Anyway, we're going to disconnect this. What is this? Be lucky this is a half. I only brought a 1/2 inch wrench. It's not. Alright. Yeah, we want to disconnect that. So is this with a bolt? That can't just be threaded on there, is it? Is it not on the other side? Alright. So we'll leave this on attend, I guess. Let's put this on here. Okay. So we're just gonna scratch that. Okay. Here. I wish these things had longer leads. Yeah. I'm on YouTube. Now you're on YouTube. I'll take you out, don't worry. Huh? Yeah, she's right here. Is that bad? My wife's like, what the hell are you doing? She thinks I'm talking to myself. I probably am. I'm probably talking to nobody, because nobody watching the videos, but oh well. Alright, so I'm gonna put you right here. You're gonna watch me disconnect my little hot wire. Alright, so you really want to disconnect the battery, because if you touch the ground, you're gonna send her flying, send some sparks flying, and here we go. So righty tighty lefty loosey. So I'm gonna loosen this up, and I'm just gonna get some sandpaper and a wire brush and just clean this up a little bit. And I'm also gonna do the ground as well. That way we all got good connections here, you know? Okay. bastard. Get good using one hand. Okay. Should be able to take that nut off. Bradley, are you talking to yourself? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, you know, I got a cut on my finger and I put one of these things on. I hate getting cuts on the fingers because they just interfere with everything. The bandage always comes off. Oh, man. Don't remember nut being so difficult. And fuck it, we're taking the band-aid off. It's being a pain in the ass. There we go. Now she seems loose, we think. I'm probably gonna go call for the dog again. Alright. So be careful, you're hot. Okay, so. And we're gonna clean it right up here. And put some eyes on it. I mean, it's dirty. No, I mean, it's fucking filthy, actually. So, leave that right here, and let's go get some sandpaper and a wire brush. I'll get my toothbrush. Got my toothbrush. And some sandpaper. Nah, you know what? I think the wire brush should be just fine. Okay. So, I got this cool little stand that grabs the thing, so hopefully you can see me. Okay. Let's just clean this thing off. It is fucking filthy. Ooh. Whew, I farted. Okay. Move that there. Also gonna wire brush the post. Just trying to get a better connection on this thing. Okay. And so now, let's bring this ground back down. Bring her down. And let's put this on actually first. Sorry, I should have grabbed the camera, but all I'm doing is putting the terminals on the positive stud here. So really nothing y'all haven't seen before. Okay. So snug this up a bit. Today is March 2nd, and man, it is freaking beautiful today. Finally, nice to be outside in a t-shirt. All right. So I got it back on there, and we're gonna get my little jumper wire, and we'll see how see if she spins any faster. Hopefully, she's spinning a little more. Full charge. Love to hear this thing kick over. Oh, fuck. All right, let's see what she does now. Sounds worse to me. Huh? It doesn't sound worse? Should be getting better. There we go. Battery charger was off. This is a bad battery in this thing, but let's see if she does. All right, so we're gonna let this thing sit for a little bit, charge up. I'm glad she's smoking. I'd like to see a lot more smoke out of her. But, yeah. So, I guess moral of the story, we're working on it, getting there. I painted it and put the wheels on, but like I said, I don't think you guys need to see that. I'm just putting freaking wheels on. And go to the other side here. See, I got the paint and the wheels. So she's coming along. I still got to do more touch-ups and whatnot, but it'd be nice to get this thing rolling and moving. So I know you're gonna say like, hey, there's no radiator installed or anything. Yeah, I know. I just want to get it running a little bit, get the juices flowing, make sure she's good, because if I gotta pull the engine out again, I don't want to pull the radiator or whatnot. So all right, it's getting dark here, but just want to give you an update. See ya.